Refreshing.
I have been served a cease and desist from a popular creator on this app.
But guys, would you believe me if I say it just keeps getting worse?
I don't give a f anymore.
The Brooke Monk situation has gotten so much worse than I could ever have imagined it getting. We have updates on the lawsuit situation that Brooke has possibly issued. We have updates on what Natalie is now doing, and it includes things like tattooing Brooke's boyfriend to her forehead and things even worse than that. This video is not for the lighthearted. It gets really, really creepy.
Me and my ex are soulmates and we're meant to be. Me and my ex are soulmates and we're meant to be.
This video is by far the craziest one I've made yet on this situation, so make sure to stay tuned. And not only is the lawsuit possibly by Brooke going through, but Natalie may be being sued by another creator. So overall, Natalie's downfall is coming very, very fast, and she's about to regret every single thing she's done. Even people who said she was once funny are now saying she's taking it way, way, way too far and needs to be swiped off of the internet. So let's get into the whole face tattoo and lawsuit situation that has gotten extremely terrible. Before we get into the video, I have a very, very important announcement to make. Recently on TikTok, I came across a user and I began to talk to them, and they are in grave danger and I really, really need your help. The person's name is Mustafa. He is an injured Palestinian with 2 daughters. Due to the he has lost his job, his only source of income, and his children desperately need help. They need food, diapers, and blankets, and his GoFundMe has reached barely anyone. So I told him I would use my channel to help spread the message. His GoFundMe is linked in the description. You can donate anything, and you will help him in so many different ways. You can donate $1, $2, or if you have no money, spread it to friends and family. If you enjoy this video, that is the #1 thing I ask you to do. I have been provided proof that he is in Palestine, and I beg you to please consider it. With that, let's continue the video. So now that we've covered that message, I want to get into the situation.
People are saying I'm gonna regret my face tattoo, and that's just not true. Me and my ex are soulmates and we're meant to be, and it's true love. And Sam, if you're watching this, please take me back.
Just when I think she's gone this far, she'll be done. Like, she can't go any further. She somehow goes further. Imagine Brooke Monk and Sam, her boyfriend, at some kind of family reunion, and the family asks them, "So what's up, guys? How's, like, your career doing, your influencer job?" And they go, "Oh yeah, there's this weird girl that's like posting that she's Sam's soulmate and she has like a cardboard cutout and photos of him, and recently she got a tattoo of him." I honestly don't even know if this is like legal. So I think if Brooke did actually like send that cease and desist to her, I think Brooke might have a pretty good chance of winning, because I don't even know what's going on anymore. Let's get into some more of the bizarre content that Natalie has posted recently.
This is just showing my love and appreciation towards you, and Sam, I love you so much. Come with me to get a face tattoo. Hi, I was wondering if you guys do face tattoos?
We do.
Could I get one on my forehead right here of my ex-boyfriend?
I mean, if that's what you want, absolutely.
The problem with this is, like, I don't think she can get any more extreme with this. She's gonna have to find a new way to rage bait. Like, this is, I think, it. Like, seriously, I'm serious this time. I thought I was right last time when she got a cardboard cutout of him, but she can't go any further. The only way she could go any further is to literally stalk him. And of course, knowing Natalie, since it's still getting views, even though it's declining, because of course, that's how rage bait works. No one actually likes you. Your audience hates you and they lose interest quickly. But Natalie's so desperate to squeeze out every last drop of views, just like how I am when it comes to milking situations, that she will do it and do it until it gets 0 views. And she's been on a roll copying quite literally every single video Brooke's made. But instead of just simply copying it like she does with smaller creators, she's just been insulting Brooke. When Brooke has friends over, like Haley Bailey and Leah Holton, she'll get her boyfriend to dress up really, like, ugly, like she'll mess up his makeup and just kind of to insult Brooke's friends. So she's just been really, really rude.
Thirsty. Refreshing.
Believe it or not, she copied this from a creator that I don't even know. That creator seems like she's kind of trolling Natalie. She's been posting extra strange content ever since a bunch of people spammed her comments that Natalie was copying her. This girl is pretty rich. She's kind of known for that. She does kind of bizarre things, but she's been taking it up a level just to kind of challenge Natalie, a lot are assuming. So overall, Natalie's really been challenged lately by different creators she's been copying. And in a way, she may be being challenged with a few lawsuits.
I have been served a cease and desist from from a popular creator on this app.
James Charles is suing me? If you guys don't know, James Charles has made a response to the Kayla and Evan Johnson situation, and it's a complete joke. Here James Charles is once again playing victim and manipulating the entire audience into somehow believing his lies.
So good old Natalie has claimed that multiple large creators are suing her, hinting at one being Brooke and straight out saying that the other is James Charles. So let's break down both of the situations. Firstly, there's been a large speculation that Brooke Monk is suing her for probably copying her content because Natalie has copied all of her content. She could also be suing for some form of harassment. There's a bunch of different things she could be suing for, but overall, Natalie would release a video talking about it and defending herself.
Get ready with me while I talk about why I'm being sued. A very popular creator on this app sent me a cease and desist and is trying to claim I'm plagiarizing their content. I follow trends just like everyone else, so I don't understand how that's considered copying.
And of course, Natalie had to play rage bait victim, whereas basically where you pretend like the hate is hurting you. I've talked about this a few times before, but as I've said before in past videos, Belle the Wolf, other rage bait creators have done this before because it works. It gets more engagement, more comments, more hate, and that's what she wants. She wants to act like she thinks she's in the right and that everyone will agree with her because then everyone will spam comments saying, "We hate you, you're wrong, no, you're not right." Like she's acting like, I think you guys can all agree with me, when she knows in reality no one agrees with her.
Here James Charles is once again playing victim. Nobody goes out of their way to Netflix and chill with a friend's ex and somehow has good intentions. James uses his fame to manipulate straight men into getting with him and has plenty of skeletons hidden in his closet.
So the other creator she says is currently suing her is James Charles, and if you don't know the lore, I need to kind of get you into it. So lately, a very, very brave and overall amazing creator called Kayla came on TikTok to expose her boyfriend for harming her physically, and overall it's just very, very disturbing, the entire situation.
And it hasn't even been 24 hours. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you guys for listening to part 2. I'm like actually in shock.
And Kayla is a very huge TikTok creators, so this news became the #1 thing discussed on TikTok. It still is. It's very, very, very focused on, and rightfully so, because the things done to Kayla were unspeakable. This man was absolutely evil. Evan Johnson was his name. And later on, the situation would get worse when a creator came out with a video accusing James Charles of getting with Kayla's ex, and overall, it just became this whole thing. Of course, Natalie, because she's a little clout-chasing brat, would hop on the trend and make a joke about it, as well as make a serious video.
James Charles needs to be canceled. This man already has so many allegations and has now been exposed for sleeping with Evan Johnson, aka the guy who broke.
I don't know why she made that and then pretended like she cared about the situation, but people would actually like it. It's like her most liked TikTok. She got like 830,000 likes on her most recent one, which I'm about to show you. Overall, she's like pretending like she cares about this drama while mocking it. I'm just so confused why anyone accepted that video. But yeah, she has recently said that James Charles is suing her after he released a response, which got a lot of mixed reactions. At first, everyone was saying, yeah, we love this. But as time went on, more and more hate comments spread onto that response video of James Charles, and a lot of people were saying, hey, he's bad anyway. Why do we care if he's right this time? So overall, the drama has just gotten worse.
I do not support Evan Johnson in any way, shape, or form, and let me make that clear. I don't support him, I don't support violence against women, and I sure as hell do not support the disgusting, deplorable, violent, heinous acts that he committed against Kayla Malik behind closed doors.
And after he kind of explained the situation in a 10-minute long video, which I'm not going to show the whole thing because, you can watch it on your own. I feel like that's kind of unnecessary. We can just summarize it as he just says he didn't really know about the situation. It wasn't really his fault. All that, a lot of people bought it. A lot of people didn't. Overall, mixed reactions. But overall, I think he kind of won in this situation because people don't really care. Like, most people are kind of on his side. The only people that aren't on his side are the people that were never on his side, if that makes sense. People like me who don't like him because of actions in the past. And no matter what he says in this situation, we still won't like him.
You know what you did is wrong, James, and your PR team is trying to do everything they can to cover up your tracks and pull you out of this mess. Otherwise, your makeup isn't going to sell. Also, everything in this video is alleged.
Girl, I think it's a little late to say alleged considering your original video exposing him. You didn't say alleged once, so if he's going to sue you, he's not going to sue you because of this video. But I'm not saying I think she deserves it. I mean, she would deserve Brooke 100%. It's not confirmed. She could just be clout chasing again. But if Brooke does sue her, it's 100% deserved. James Charles, on the other hand, I don't really know. I feel like he's just doing it to shut down all criticism of him, and it's working because the other creator who's suing is freaked out right now. I'm not even going to get into that situation, but yeah, You can see that Kayla here is a little bit nervous about the whole lawsuit thing, and it's like, okay, girl. Here, Natalie claims that if Evan was in her prison cell, he would have some serious issues. And of course, here she's claiming that she's now in jail. I wonder if it was because of a lawsuit or something. It's totally not faked, but yeah, that kind of connects to the whole thumbnail. She claims to be in jail now. Like, she's not even at the point of trolling. It's just straight up lying at this point. What annoys me the most out of all this is that she's so inconsistent. Like, if you're gonna be, like, rage baiting, at least be consistent with it. One minute you're mocking Kayla, now you're standing up for Kayla. I'm just so confused. What do you even stand on? And here's another one she made, which is likely, very, very likely stolen because, no offense, she isn't this funny naturally, so it's probably someone else. But this is a joke made because Evan, before he went to trial with Kayla, posted a bunch of, like, pretending to be quirky stuff on his Snap, and a few desperate people, because, I mean, how desperate do you have to be to message this terrible person? They were, like, messaging him stuff, like, kind of flirting with him, and Natalie's joking here that he went to jail, like, a few days after, so it's just kind of funny and ironic, which I agree, it is very, very satisfying that he met his demise, and he's gonna meet his demise in prison, because, yes, Kayla won that trial, and overall, we're super, super happy for her. Overall, just couldn't be happier. He got what he deserved.
Get ready for me to come out of the closet, like, literally. I have literally been like so nervous to bring this to the internet, but I felt like I'm just tired of hiding who I really am. I just hope to inspire other people to truly embrace who they are as a person and to not feel insecure what other people think about them, because I did feel very insecure about this for a very long time.
Here's another very desperate grab for even more droplets of clout that she's so, so desperate to have that she posted recently. Hot take, I don't know if everyone's gonna agree with me on this, but I think she's running out of ideas because this is like, I don't know what this is. Like, she's so desperate to drama farm, and why else would she be posting this? Like, there's nothing for her to do anymore.
But now I'm just embracing it and I feel so much better. Like, a weight is just lifted off my shoulders finally. I'm so excited to be accepted into this community and I can't wait to change it in so many positive.
Natalie, I know you too well. I know you more than you know Brooke at this point. Obviously, you're farming for more comments saying that I'm gay and I don't accept you. Like, I know that's your plan. Like, you want all the comments to say no one's accepting you in this community. The things she says are so obviously trying to get certain things, like certain responses in her comment sections. It's so blatantly obvious. Guys, what if I did a face reveal and then I just started to, like, copy her? Like, I copied Natalie copying other people. And, like, I, like, pretended like I had a crush on her boyfriend. I figured out what his name was. Would she stop the copying once it was being done to her? Just a weird theory I have.
Not to be dramatic, but I just got my Christina piercing caught, and it hurt so bad. Like, I literally have a bag of frozen shrimp on my meow mouth.
You probably just saw this and went, Coco, what did I ever do to deserve this? Well, you watched this video, so you knew. I warned you at the beginning. I said it was going to get weird, and it got weird. Of course, as you might have suspected, she copied a creator, and we kind of went over her in the last video, but because why not? I'll show the response again.
My Christina piercing caught, and it hurt so bad. Like,
Natalie Reynolds, I've got a few questions if you don't mind answering them.
So this was the original creator of that video. Yes, of course, Natalie copied her word for word, and she was kind of rightfully so not happy about it, and she gave a pretty good response. Again, I showed it in the last one, but, like, it was good, so might as well show it again.
Firstly, I just wanted to ask, have you ever come up with an original idea? I've just never personally seen a Natalie Reynolds original video, and I'm just curious.
It sounds strange, but I can feel the feeling that this creator really, really wanted to make this video. Like, the way she's smiling and stuff. At this point, it's an honor to have Natalie copy you, because that means that your TikToks are a hit. Like, they get a lot of attention, and she wants some of that attention. She wants you to notice her. She wants a response from you. So maybe at this point, people take it as a compliment, even if it harms them. Like, maybe small creators don't, because, I mean, they just kind of get their stuff stolen. But, like, larger creators, at this point, it just means that you're doing really, really well, and you're successful.
Secondly, is this your boyfriend? Is he single? I just wondered if he was interested in blonde British girls who had their own original ideas. Just a question.
And then she gets to hit Natalie at the end with the good old, how is the lady in the lake doing? And I'm sure you know by now because I've talked about it many times because it needs to be talked about more. But Natalie, a little while ago, dared a homeless woman to jump in the lake. And the homeless woman couldn't swim and she ran off laughing. And the homeless woman was in serious danger and luckily did get help. But overall, the situation was just disgusting and it shows Natalie is just a pathetic scumbag. Sam, it's time to file a restraining order because I don't know what length she's gonna go because, I mean, like, how did she even get this? Is there, like, some place where you can, like, order these things? Like, you can submit any picture and they'll give one to you? Because that must be how it works. Plus, secondly, how did she get such a good quality photo of him? Like, where is she getting this stuff? Should we be more worried than we are right now? Should we really be, like, concerned? I feel like we need to be much more concerned than we are. And I know TikTok doesn't pay great. Like, it's infamous for not paying well, and she doesn't get much views on YouTube Shorts. I've gone to her channel, and she doesn't get much views at all. She gets, like, 30,000 a post, and, I mean, that's literally nothing for shorts, especially. Like, she's getting cents. If they aren't getting demonetized, of course, I have no idea how YouTube's handling it. But, like, she must just be doing this for clout. She must just really, really love attention because I can't think of anything else. She's not really getting that much money out of this situation. She's not getting that much at all.
Get ready with me while I talk about my ankle monitor. If you're wondering why I'm on house arrest, it's because I told a lady that couldn't swim to jump into a lake.
I believe this is her most viewed YouTube shorts. And to anyone who liked it, you are not seeing those pearly gates because what do you mean you thought this was a good video? Yes, of course, she decided to milk the lady situation, the lady in the lake. Any situation she gets, she milks. And of course, you know me, I'm a believer in if you have a chance and an opportunity to make updates on a situation and overall it's not like something bad, there's not much wrong with making 4 something more videos on a topic. But if it's a bad situation, it just seems very, very wrong to make multiple videos like this. Like, if I put someone in serious danger and then tried to pretend like I went to jail for it, I got sued, I got an ankle monitor, that's just milking a situation, like a very tragic and sad situation.
Ryan Reynolds is my father, and people are still saying that I'm lying. When you look it up on Google, it literally says Natalie Reynolds is the daughter of Ryan Reynolds.
If you are becoming an actor one day or something and you have to cry quickly, just go to Natalie's page and go to her oldest videos when she used to do kind of less harmful rage baiting. I'm not saying this is harmless, but it was less harmful than her content now. I think that's pretty much debatable, but in my opinion it is, because she used to post stuff like either just wholesome content of her streaming and making jokes and not doing anything bad, or claiming that this random actor, famous actor dude is her dad, which, yes, it's weird, but, like, I mean, no one believes her. Like, it's not really that harmful rage baiting. It's kind of like I put cereal before my milk kind of situation. Is that how they say it? I can't remember.
Hi, my name's Natalie Reynolds, and I was nominated by Brooke to do the USC Ice Bucket Challenge, and I nominate Sam Des, Jojo Siwa, and Michael Jackson.
She's basically just harassing Sam at this point. In most of her videos, she ends up tagging Sam, and it's just like, girl, we get it. You're a little obsessed with him. I guess that's the rage baiting route she took. She wants everyone to think she's obsessed with him. I'm guessing she probably isn't. It's just like a put on a show type of thing, put on a whole thing to make everyone kind of care about the situation, care about this drama you're in. You finally have attention. Finally, you think some people love you. They don't. And when she's not rage baiting 89% of the time, there's 11% of the time a harmless, comedic Natalie Reynolds, one that just kind of follows trends, that doesn't directly steal other people's videos, and that's the nice Natalie. That's the one we want. Bring that Natalie back. Actually, let's have that Natalie touch some grass, just leave the internet for a long time, get a real job, please, because yes, being an influencer is not a real job unless you're Brooke Monk and you're completely harmless.
You need to come out to the front with your hands up.
And as I dug through Natalie's past, I discovered that she had harassed the Bob House for a while. And don't get me wrong, I hate them because of what they did to Piper. They should never include her in their videos. Piper is 16. They should not be making videos, TikToks with someone that young. But that's a whole different video. That's a whole different topic. So we're not going to get into that right now. The point is, though, if we had a Wikipedia page for Natalie Reynolds and all the rage baiting she's done in the past, it would be a long, long page. And it would take a while to read. So in conclusion, Natalie Reynolds may be getting some backlash eventually, like real backlash, not hate comments, which is what she wants. She may be getting lawsuits for her actions against other creators from Brooke Monk and James Charles, which I don't even care enough about the James Charles to do enough digging to know if she actually violated stuff with that. But overall, in conclusion, she kind of deserves it, even if it is coming from someone like James Charles, because she just deserves it. It's just sad. The whole internet wants to make you mad. Scrolling through Twitter isn't fun. Most of it just makes me really, really, really mad and makes me want to hate everybody more than I already do. YouTube is not quite there yet, thankfully. TikTok is halfway there, and it's just why do people want to make you mad? Can't we all just live happily ever after? If you made it this far, you probably have a much longer attention span than the average TikTok user, and I really appreciate it if you donate to the GoFundMe I mentioned earlier, and it's linked in the description. Thank you so much, and make sure to have an awesome day.
Why can't we all just get along?
And twisted in a way that make me sound like an obsessive person.